You've performed at some of the events. I've watched you elevate. I've watched you do your thing. He goes by the name of Box Man. What's happening?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, man. Look, introduce yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about who you are, where you from, man.
Hey, this your boy Box, man, yo. I'm from Connecticut. I'm from Jersey. I'm holding it down, man. I'm in Atlanta doing my thing.
That's right. Doing your thing, man. It's blessed. It's good to see you.
For sure.
I don't think I've seen you at all this year, right?
Nah, man, I was getting to it. COVID free, getting to it.
Nah, that's big facts. It's so good to see you and your family that's with you today, that you guys are doing well, you're healthy, you know what I'm saying?
We got Auntie in the building.
Whoa. Yeah.
Look, she came in here looking like a diva. Like, dang, okay.
Yeah, she got the merch on, man.
Where am I at?
See what happened was.
See, you gotta come to the house to get yours.
He talking about what happened was.
No, we have yours. We just don't do delivery. You gotta come by the house to get it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, as long as y'all got to play for me, I'm good.
Oh, we got you.
Man, that's so dope, though. Like I said, it's probably it's been since, 2019?
For sure.
You know, I don't think I've seen you since we was at pregame, right? When you performed? I don't think I've seen you since then. It's been a little minute.
Yeah, was it pregame? Was that pregame before or after that last interview?
I don't know.
And I had the Gatorade drink on.
Oh, you had that fire ass, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
You
we
know
was
what I'm
on
saying?
prior.
But anyways, you know, shout out to Boxman, man, on the check-in. Shout out to everybody tuning in on the IG Live. What's happening? I see you. Lou Ayo, what's good, fam? Bro, stay on that clubhouse. That clubhouse where it's at right now.
Yeah, I gotta get put on that.
Bro, I was so I don't know, you know, I don't want another social media platform, but once I really got on there and seen what it's about, bro, I've made some great connections on there. And that's
so it's like another social media platform.
It's chat rooms. You actually get in there and voice talk to people, so you can really dive in and network with people. It's not where you're typing, you're actually talking to them. You know, video wise, it's just your voice and your emoji, you know, you got your picture up there or whatever.
So it's like an audio Twitter or something?
Kinda, yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, but it's like a chat room. Like I'll show you. I'm gonna show. No, it's very business oriented. Everybody's been super professional. There ain't been no. I personally have not experienced no ignorant idiots on there. You know what I'm saying? It's been all everybody's been about their business and stuff. So, man, since it's been a minute since we've connected, what's been good, man? What's 2020 been like for you?
Me personally, 2020 been amazing. You know what I mean? I've been stacking my bread. I went to a few different I had like a how would you say it? Interview. Not really an interview, like a meeting last year, and we was with some investors, you know what I'm saying? And we put our plan together and was trying to show them what they can sponsor and how they gonna get their bread back. You know what I mean? They was cool with it at first and you know what I mean? And it's at the end of the day, long story short, they wasn't really fucking with Too Tough. So I'm like, man, fuck everybody. I need to get my own bread, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when 2020 hit, I just been on the grind. I'm not asking nobody for nothing. I'm getting my own bread and I'm investing in myself. And that's basically what I did 2020, man. I just been stacking on my music and stuff, staying sharp, my pen game sharp, and getting my bread up.
Boxman is a boss man.
Yeah, of course.
You know,
of course.
That's what it's all about for real is don't really try. I know we tried him on that mic, but for some reason this one don't seem like as loud as it should be. Try that mic, 'cause I might need you to move him around. I apologize.
So this one low or something?
No, that one's great.
Yo.
Oh yeah, that one's good. This one. So if you don't mind doing a little flip flop, 'cause I want to make sure everybody can hear you good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Come on, though. I'm
trying to figure it out.
The struggle is real. Yeah, just.
He's been out 2 weeks. He didn't know how to act.
Just take the whole thing off. Yeah, that's gonna be your best bet. That's gonna be the quickest. I know he been out 2 weeks.
Right.
Everything done went to shit. Damn, Zorilla. We need a crash course real quick. Nah, that's what's up, though.
Auntie helping me out.
I know, that's right. Shout out, Auntie. You know?
Helpful, man.
No, that's dope. I'm so glad to see that you're doing well because you deserve it, man. You've been working hard for a long time. I mean, talk about years that we've been working together.
Right.
And it does get to that point where you eventually just have to not necessarily say fuck everybody, but you kind of got to just say fuck everybody and just do it for yourself. You got to build a team around you. What you got your team with you today.
For sure.
But these are solid individuals who believe in you and that are going to help you along the way.
Right.
And you guys are building together. And that's what it's all about. So I know you probably don't want to give us everything because you probably still got some stuff in the works. But what's some of the things that you have been focused on for 2020?
Outside of the music, because I know we on our music thing.
Yeah,
but
outside of the music.
Mainly, I've been shout out to my partner Sal. He in Connecticut right now, but we was working on different, like I was saying, different businesses to sponsor our music and other avenues that we want to go in. You know what I mean? And like shout out to my brother-in-law Marky. He in Tennessee. He got his trucking business. He just started. We about to do our own LLC with that as well. So
okay.
I'm trucking out here as well in Atlanta. We got me and my auntie. We want to start a podcast, like I was just telling you.
Yes, do that, because I'm gonna tune in with y'all.
Where our podcast, we're not gonna be doing like artists and all that. We just gonna be just speaking.
Of course.
Having those difficult discussions.
A lot of laughs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That
That's good because everybody loves to laugh. Yeah.
I like to come on there and crack jokes.
Come on.
Come on there and crack a few jokes.
This is what I need you to have him do. Have him come on there and try to have him try to do the worm.
No.
The worm.
Yo, we had
you missed it.
The worm.
It was
you gotta finish that.
It was an epic fail. He tried to do the worm on IG Live one night, and they said it was more like he was a slug because he just couldn't.
Yeah, it didn't work.
I wouldn't even attempt that, bro. I'm good. I'm cool.
I used to do it back in the day.
It was called pure pressure. I was pressuring the hell out of him.
I was like, nope. Ain't happening.
Yo, he's he's a team player. He's a good sport. You know what I'm saying?
I see.
Yeah,
look, you still had on.
Yeah. I thought I had it, you know.
Hey, they
Till I got down there.
Right.
But comedy stuff, that's timeless. You think about some of these guys or even ladies that are on like IG, for example, and they do skits and stuff like that. That shit goes viral.
Yeah.
Because people like to laugh. It's lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? We all go through bullshit in our life, man. We want to feel better. We want to laugh. We want our heart to feel better. Definitely the comedy thing will take off. Sure.
But it's just natural because we don't plan skits or plan like what we talking about.
Organic.
It's super organic.
Yeah.
And it always happens like we in the car and riding from somewhere or to somewhere and just start going off about something random and it just be last until we get there, until we get back. We be that. Hey,
No, that's it.
Right.
That's
she
it.
like a beautiful ninja.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Oh, yeah,
I got you in my will. Don't worry.
Hey, all I need is a plate in my shirt and I'm good. And I'll get out y'all way.
Yeah.
2 plates. Because you gotta bring my plate too.
Hey,
Now it got to be the worm to get it.
Food trucking works too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Taco truck.
Listen, let's talk about that a little more in depth because I really think that this is a perfect time to launch that because, especially with COVID, it's going to be a long time before we get back to the norm. For sure. It's going to get worse before it gets better because now they're saying a second wave of COVID's coming out and it's supposed to be like 10 times worse.
And the vaccine that we don't need.
That's giving people, So with that being said, the food truck is a great idea because, people ain't got to come in and sit down. You serve them their food and send them on their way. So tell us as much as you can about that.
Well, the name of it is going to be Damn That's Good Tacos. It's going to be a taco truck.
Okay.
Yeah. And it's going to have all type of tacos, like breakfast tacos.
Okay.
Like a fucking fruit taco. You know what I mean? It's going to be mad different type of tacos. You know what I mean? Like a plethora of different variations of tacos.
So what I'm going to put you on a little game. You may have thought about it. You may haven't.
I did. Well, go ahead.
Make sure you have vegan options.
Got it.
Because
vegan is lit.
I've been vegan for 5 years, and it's tough to sometimes go out to eat because they don't have. But listen, I love it. Like I don't miss it at all. It's like anything else. Once you quit doing it after a little minute, it's like you don't even miss it no more. People that smoke cigarettes after a month, you're like, I'm good. I don't need it no more. The cravings aren't there.
Sometimes you need help quitting. Like bacon and pepperoni, I can't.
But see,
Oh,
but
man.
I'm just gonna say this, and we're gonna leave this here because it's all about you tonight. It ain't about me. Veganism is not what it was 10 years ago. 10 years it was black bean burgers and some bullshit. I couldn't have went vegan back then. Today there's so many replacements. This morning, my vegan breakfast was bacon, eggs, and toast, and it was all vegan. And I promise you, you wouldn't know the damn difference.
But how though?
It's
It's really
all
not bacon.
Because
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't want to eat something that's not what I'm supposed to be eating. Like if it's if this is supposed to be chicken, that shit better be chicken. I don't want to. So do you know what it is?
Yeah, of course. It's everything.
okay.
Everything is made from plants. Everything is made from.
So it's not.
So how do it look? How do you make like
Next time
if it's all plants? How this plant color variation is different? Like how is this yellow and that's
for example, like on the burgers that they make, like the vegan burgers,
yeah.
they'll put beet juice in there to give it that red look, almost like meat. It doesn't. You don't knock it till you try it, bro. He looking at me like I'm crazy. Don't knock it till you try
That's
it.
my regular face. I'm just,
All I'm saying is this: we ain't gonna talk about it no more because I could go on about it all night because
Yeah.
I'd be debating with people about it. You know what I'm saying? But make sure you have some vegan options. That's all I'm gonna say because you don't want to miss out on that market.
But like mac and cheese, that's like vegan, right?
If you use vegan cheese,
Yeah.
if you use vegan cheese, you got to use dairy-free cheese.
Well,
All I'm saying is we're gonna have vegan options.
Yeah,
on
that's
the truck.
it. And we're gonna leave it right there.
I don't have to eat it.
You don't have to eat it,
right?
but don't miss out. I'm just saying, don't miss out on that market. You know what I'm saying?
Baby steps,
Exactly.
You know,
baby steps.
yeah, just don't miss out on that market because there's a lot of money in that. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want a whole gang of people that can't come eat with you because you don't got what they want. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
right.
I'm thinking business wise. I ain't saying you gotta go vegan. I'm just thinking dollar signs.
Exactly.
Cause them vegans be spending. Trust
They
me.
gonna spend their money.
They're gonna spend that top dollar too.
They gonna
Right.
spend it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you gotta have a $2 Tuesday. Because you can't be in
Oh,
the
yeah.
with
For
a
sure.
taco truck without $2
For
Tuesday. And you gotta have some margaritas
What's up,
in the back
everybody
for me.
on IG Live? I see
Oh,
y'all.
that's the
Margaritas
that's
in
a
the
little-
back. Yeah.
Oh yeah. So is it going
we gotta
to?
work the kinks out with that. With,
Is
the,
it-
with the alcohol.
It's gonna be here in the Atlanta area.
For sure.
Okay,
For sure.
that's dope. So as far as you're gonna probably move. I would imagine since it's a food truck, you're gonna have different locations you're gonna be at and stuff like that.
Mhm.
That's dope. We can expect that in 2021.
Yes.
Who you partnering
Early
with on it? You and
2021.
Auntie?
Auntie definitely gonna be on the truck. What you mean? What you mean?
So you guys eventually gotta get on. What is that show called? The Great Food Truck Race or something like
I
that?
don't know. I don't know.
Get that exposure, bro.
I mean, if opportunity surface, for sure. Like,
So let's flip back to music real quick. We talked about some other business ventures. You're looking at starting the podcast, which is a phenomenal idea. You're looking at you are starting the food truck, which I think is a phenomenal idea. It's a great business decision, like I said, especially during this time right now.
yeah.
Let's go back to the music side a little bit.
Let's
You know
go.
what I'm saying?
Let's get it.
How long, for the people who are not familiar with Boxman, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's school them real quick. How long have you been doing music on a serious level?
Ooh. See, that off and on be staggering. Like, I mean, cause I get serious for a couple years and then
Yeah, like
and then life will hook off on you.
yeah.
Like realistically, like, I know. Since I've been in Atlanta, I've been going hard. Like I've been going hard since I've been in Atlanta. I ain't gonna hold you. I've been all over traveling. I would say 7-8 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's dive in a little bit. And this is where I'm gonna have Dorilla chime in because Dorilla's obviously he's an artist, but he also does other things as well. He's an audio engineer. He's a music producer. He's now a radio host.
Oh yeah.
He's tapping into multiple things. So
He
this
do the worm, all that.
he do.
He do all that.
It was like a slither. Yeah, it was.
Never again.
It was like dead weight. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
I've been practicing. Look, I was practicing that I was gonna redo it. Oh, I ain't gonna redo it now.
Oh, you want to do it tonight?
No, not tonight.
You ain't gonna do it tonight?
Not now. I was, not now.
Oh Lord, my stomach hurt. I feel like I've been doing stuff. Talk to Boxman a little bit, and the one things I want you to kind of key in on is like, just some of the stuff, the struggles he's had to overcome as an artist since he's really been taking it seriously.
Exactly. Look, Temple might as well have went ahead and asked you the question. She gonna say to speak on it. So, as far as like, starting, taking it serious, okay, we're gonna fast forward to like living in Atlanta doing the music.
Yeah.
Like, what was the difference in being here doing music versus being in Jersey doing it?
The difference, well, me personally, I was like all over back home, doing shows and stuff and just doing everything. And then when I came to Atlanta, it just was like, it was magnified by like times 20. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you can't do everything all over. So now you got to be more strategic on where you're doing your shows and who you're doing them with, as opposed to just doing them all over. Because back home is like, okay, something popping. It's not too much shit popping. So you just do that, do that. Out here, if you sign up for this, you're gonna fuck around and miss this one. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be real strategic on who you doing business with out here. Right.
Yeah.
No, that's facts. I agree, and I'm sure really you've experienced that as well.
Especially through what was it, A3C?
Yeah.
Oh my God. The first time going through A3C, you know what I'm saying? It was like signing up for this event and then everybody else at this event, and you like.
For the record, I personally don't like it.
Yeah.
It's a headache for me.
Yeah.
As an artist, it's a headache. It's like, it's so much going on, and it's like, if your splash ain't crazy, you just in the audience, yo. And I don't care what stage you're on. Like, if your splash ain't crazy, if your promo game ain't up to par, if your team ain't lit, if y'all ain't big, if y'all ain't making a big splash, you might as well save it up and pack it for the next year.
Exactly. Look, you're right. For real. You said a lot with that, because it's like a lot of people don't understand.
Spend a lot of money at them A3C.
Yeah.
They be capping.
For real.
I think the next biggest wave, and I'm gonna say it right here, is going to be virtual performances and virtual concerts. I promise you, because you can touch the whole world with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Right downstairs, I'm gonna show you guys when we go down there. We have a whole live sound stage. I've even done some virtual single release parties here where we did a release, single release, video release. We played his video up here. We live stream on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram simultaneously all at the same time. And people can tune in and watch from anywhere. It has been successful. So that's going to be the next biggest thing. So that might be something you want to think about, tapping into. Doing some of them. That way you can, if you want, you could do it straight from the house. You ain't got to leave the comfort of your home. You're safe. Because we all know it's crazy as shit out here.
Right.
And people from back home or wherever can tune in and watch. You know what I'm saying? And you can really engage with them.
So is it like a app or a site that you do that on, or you can just
Well, what you can do is we have that box that's right next to Auntie right there. It's called a live stream box, and with that you can broadcast on all the social platforms at the same time. You can't do Instagram because Instagram's kind of weird about that, so you got to do that from your phone. But like Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and a couple others, you can all do it at the same time from there. You know what I'm saying? So wherever they want to watch from. But there is another app that they've created specifically for that called the B app, BEAPP, the B app.
I gotta get all that.
And that's dope because a lot of the celebrity artists have been doing virtual performances on there, and there'd be like thousands of people tuned in. So that's another one you could check out.
So it basically like you charge a certain fee for them to watch or something.
I mean, you could, or you could just just do it just to help increase your fan base and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And what's cool is you can, as you're filming it, you know what I'm saying, you will need a camera, obviously, but you can download the video and put it on your YouTube afterwards or whatever and monetize it, so you can make money on the back end that way.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just a good way to tap in with your fans and new fans.
That's
and
dope.
Yeah, so just
I'm gonna be performing in my drawers from home. Getting lit for the living room.
There's a site for that called OnlyFans.
Yeah. Don't start. Do not start. Do not start. She been hounding me about this OnlyFans.
You're close to doing the OnlyFans. You're close. You too. I went through and I was like, I think I got to the point where you gotta verify it. And I was like,
you went back on
Yeah,
And then you gotta tell people, yeah, it's not really what you think. It's gonna be about this.
See?
But then it's like, shit, if you trying to get your shit popping, you have to.
You would have
you
to
gotta
show
Show
them
something.
something.
Show something.
You feel like
No.
you gotta show something.
You gotta show something because they gonna come and then later.
Right.
Well, he gonna do that
So then they
anyway.
gonna be demanding it. Now, when you show something now, it's like, nigga, you gonna feel like a little hoe. Take the shit off, nigga. We don't care about your music.
Exactly. Y'all don't want to hear no music.
Oh, God.
There's some of them women. I ain't knocking nobody's hustle. Do your thing, baby. But they're making hundreds of thousands a month.
Man, look.
Every month making 6 figures on OnlyFans by showing their pussy and titties.
No, but hear the thing.
Hey.
Hear the thing.
Bro,
For
yeah,
men,
yeah,
it's not.
stop.
It's not that explicit. He done forgot he enjoyed himself.
You're supposed to be sensitive.
No, but for the men role, it's not that explicit. If you watch it, you find women doing more explicit behavior than men. And I just think such a talent on that platform, he could do whatever he wants. He's charismatic.
Absolutely.
He has
you're
that.
right. There's people who are using it for business purposes.
Exactly.
Too. I've heard some producers say that they use it to actually, show people how to make beats and
Yeah,
stuff.
and if somebody
people
want to
will pay for
virtual
that type of
date him
stuff,
and
'cause
pay the
it's
virtual
not free
date,
to take
Yep.
classes and lessons per se. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
So,
right.
all right. So let's check out this record. You know what I'm saying? We done covered
yeah.
everything.
oh yeah,
from
oh yeah, oh yeah.
OnlyFans to food trucks to everything. You know what I'm saying? We done went over a little bit of everything. But let's just kick it back real quick. You got the podcast on the way. You got the food truck on the way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so those are other business ventures. 2021 musically, what can we expect from you?
I'm gonna drop an EP, probably a 6-song EP, real soon. It's gonna be called "Say I Won't."
Okay.
Okay.
Say I won't.
Say I Won't.
Say I won't.
Say I won't.
Say I won't be on OnlyFans,
Let's-
little bitch.
It's just like you. I just feel like I'm being not pressured, but like, how could I say it? You know when somebody don't think you can do something,
Of
not
course.
even that they dare you to not do it, but it's just like you got a lot of
You got
doubters,
something to
and that's
prove.
It's
Which-
like, man, say I won't do this, or say I won't
Yeah,
do that, or
right.
say I won't,
I got
you know what
you.
I mean?
Yeah.
That's where it came from. That's
Mhm.
yeah,
I can feel
I
that.
totally get it. We shouldn't have to prove nothing to nobody, but at the same time, we got pride. I know I got pride like a motherfucker.
too much pride.
Bigger
man.
tells me that all the time, bitch. You got way too much pride. You need to. I said I can't help it. That's just I'm a prideful motherfucker. You know that's just what it is. Beep. So I'm like you. Say I won't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you gonna make the moves. You took a risk coming from Jersey to come in here. That was a risk in itself.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, some people live in the same city their entire life and they never make moves and they don't take risks.
Exactly.
You did that. Dorilla
and those
came
be
here
the
from
first
Tennessee.
ones
Yeah.
to say something too.
Yeah.
Right.
They be the first ones to say something about you.
It's the ones that ain't got shit going on that had the most to say.
Yeah.
There
That's
you
like,
go.
I'm going to tell you, when I moved out here, they put my song on the radio back home, right? I go back home, I'm at the Dodge store. This chick working at the Dodge store was like, what's your name? I told her my government name. She was like, no, you go by something else. Dorilla. She was like, I listen to both hands every day. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a whole little fan. I was like, okay, cool.
Right.
And everything. So it'd be a whole different thing. Like when you leave and then you
Oh,
be like,
it's phenomenal.
Yeah.
It's phenomenal when you go back.
yeah.
Right.
Go back.
They
it's
treat you like a superstar,
because
huh?
at the end of the day, it's like you only showing them what you want them to see, or they hearing what you want them to hear. So when you're not gonna put yourself in a position where you're looking crazy out there. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be popping at all times.
You
So
got
when
to.
they hear
Facts.
you and see you, you always popping. So when they finally see you in person, like, oh shit, what's up?
Nah,
Yeah.
for
What
real.
you got going on? Can I be a part of that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the vibes you get, yo. And it feel good to be like, nah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, look, but that go back to say I won't. Because I was saying like,
Say
you
I
have-
won't.
and you have
Exactly.
to move and you know what I'm saying, create your lane and do what you got to do, man. Because it's like you always feel, it's like you always proving something to
Yeah.
somebody. Even if you ain't trying to prove it, you got to. Because it's like when you jump out there, so many people going to be like, he ain't going to make it. I hope he ain't going to make it. You know what I'm saying?
For
They
sure.
praying on your
yeah.
downfall.
So when you slow down, it's like for me, it's like when I slow down, I be like, man, everybody probably they watching.
Mhm.
They watching. It's like when you post something, you see them, you probably like when you drop a song, it's gonna be so many people that listen to the song to see what it sound like and try to critique it, but they ain't never gonna like it
or share it. Yeah.
But they done heard it. Like probably 100 of your streams gonna come from one person because it's in there listening to
Definitely.
it. Yeah.
Yes.
But you always gotta prove it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you're releasing it as an EP, correct? Not an album?
Yeah, it's gonna be an EP. I'm working on an album with Max Payne Shorty.
That's the homie.
That's my guy, yo.
Yes.
He actually did this record that I'm about to put on here.
I really fuck with him. Like, he's one of the dopest producers. Not just does he know what he's doing production wise, he's just a good dude, man. Like, he's so cool. I've interviewed him a few times, you know, just because, like, I don't know, there's just certain people you want in your presence, and he's one of
Great
them.
vibes.
Great vibes, great energy. So how did you connect with him?
Where was that? I think it was at the Ghost Bar or something. I just killed the show. I won whatever. I think he was there. He threw me a beat. He wanted to throw me a beat. I won a performance at the what's that? The Monday joints they have at the
the Coalition Monday
joint. I did that joint, and he threw me a beat. So I linked up with him. He threw me a beat, and then we just talked about the whole project. Like he was loving my style and shit, so he wanted to do a whole project. So
see how that works? See how that works? That networking is so powerful.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got you a great producer. He's got a great artist that he's working with now. You know what I'm saying? So hey, a closed mouth don't get fed, y'all.
Closed mouth don't get fed.
There you go. Don't. He ain't even near his buttons. He doesn't. Button.
You can't say that.
Head in my head. Y'all acting up tonight.
Yeah, y'all gotta get a finger, man.
It is Sunday, y'all. Like, come on now.
Yo, you know I didn't sleep yet.
When's the last time you been asleep?
I mean, yesterday. I didn't sleep. Like, I was watching Hulu, right?
So wait. So the last time you slept was Friday night?
Yeah. I was watching.
You look vibrant. You don't look like you.
It look like you been to sleep.
I'm chocolate, man. Yeah, I was watching Saints and Sinners. It's probably an old joint, but that was my first time watching it, and I watched all 4 seasons. Like,
you was binging it. Sometimes it be like that. You don't want to stop watching it. You be so drawn into it. You're like, bro, let me just get through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Binge watching.
It was dope.
That's cool though. Sometimes you gotta do stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta like. So not all the time. Like maybe once a year.
Once a year.
Stuck.
I'm already.
I couldn't go that long without sleeping. I would be in that corner over there asleep somewhere. I can't.
You never.
Not when I was younger, but you gotta remember I'm much older than you. I'm an OG. You know what I'm saying? I can't. Not no more. I gotta have my rest, baby.
That's when I knew I was getting older. When
I can't hang like
I'll be saying I'm going out to this club, I'm going to this event tonight, and I'll fall asleep.
Oh yeah, he was supposed to be a
Yeah, take a nap first.
Last week, he hit me the next day.
What if it's just that you just so busy? You know what I mean? You so busy during the course of the day. By the time you calm down and sit your ass down somewhere, you know what I mean? Once you stop moving, you just like
sometimes
shut down.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember when my grandma used to close her eyes and be like, we'd be like, you sleep. She's like, I'm just resting my eyes. And I done learned that now I rest my eyes so much. I just be sitting there. Next thing you know, I look up, it's 2 hours later. I'll be like, dang.
Yeah.
So we about to check out this record, y'all. Talk to us a little bit about the song. Tell everybody what it's called.